Guys, I'm a little ticked at myself that this is my first pregnancy update. I'm like halfway through my pregnancy already. Okay guys, so this is baby number 4. We are so excited and so terrified to have baby number 4, but it's gonna be awesome because honestly, the transition from 2 to 3 was awesome. A lot of people said that's the hardest part, or that's like the hardest number to go from, like 2 to 3 kids is a lot, but my number 3 is so great. So I'm a little worried about number 4. If it's a girl, I'm gonna be very worried. Piper was probably my most difficult baby. I am 19 weeks, going on 20. We are getting our anatomy ultrasound next week, and we're super excited to find out the gender. We're gonna do a really fun gender reveal. We've never done a gender reveal video. Like, well, we did a really fun one last year, but it wasn't like us finding out. We always find out in the ultrasound room, but this time we're not gonna find out in the ultrasound room. I just like to know as soon as possible. So not letting them tell me what it is during the ultrasound is gonna be hard. But I'm dedicated, it's gonna be fun. And then we're gonna do a really fun one because we figured Porter is now 7, Piper is 5. So they're old enough to really appreciate what's happening. And so yeah, we're excited to all find out together what the gender is. That's the most exciting part, I'm so excited. So for this bump date, even though I'm already halfway through, I haven't even given you guys like the lowdown on the pregnancy, like at all. So we found out we were pregnant just before Christmas. We were going home for Christmas. It was great because we realized, hey, we can just tell our families in person. It's gonna be so great. So that's what we did. We didn't have quite enough time or energy to come up with a really fun way to announce. So we kind of just blabbed it to everyone. Hey, I have something to say. She's like, just hang out with you. I'm pregnant.
Really? She's like, yeah! I thought you were looking a little fast. Trying to find it, and then last time.
I knew that just as soon as you said I've got something to say.
You said that. You said she grabs
I'm
it.
pregnant!
I left the room.
You left right now. Very silly. Afterwards, I was like, dang it, I wish I would have done something better, but it is what it is. So it was out, everyone knew. We were good to go. So yeah, we told everyone in December, and our due date is August 18th. And so the first trimester of my pregnancy went so great. I was actually a little disappointed that I wasn't more sick, and I know those of you who get really sick think I'm crazy, but I didn't get as sick as I normally did, and I was looking forward to it. Yeah, it didn't happen. I was not very nauseous at all. And I think I may have said this in a previous video, but I take a Unisom at night paired with a vitamin B6-12 combo little vitamin. I think it's actually the B6 that helps with nausea for some women. So my Unisom and my B6 vitamin paired together at night right before I go to bed, and that honestly clears up all my nausea. I forgot to take it one night and it was terrible the next day. It was just, so those are the 2 pills I take to stay sane during my nausea. So yeah, I'm 19 weeks. I don't even know what the baby is. Baby fruit size at 19 weeks is a mango. That's big, I like that, okay. So baby is about the size of a mango right now, and let me tell you guys, I felt this baby moving around and kicking as early as like 14 weeks, and that's been super, I was like way earlier than my other babies. And I asked my doctor and she's like, yeah, you can totally be feeling the baby, especially since it's your 4th one, like everything's like loosened up. But it's great, I love feeling the baby. I feel like that's the best part about pregnancy, is like your personal connection with this little teeny tiny person inside you. It's creepy if you think about it too much, so don't think about it too much, but it's amazing and beautiful. Here's something different about this pregnancy is that, oh, I don't even know how far into my pregnancy this happened, but pretty early on, maybe even like 8 weeks or something, I had some bleeding, and I've never had bleeding before, and I spotted, and it really had us worried. So we went into So when you spot or bleed, you can call in and they can answer a lot of your questions over the phone. But most of the time, I feel like they'll have you come in for an ultrasound. So I went in for an ultrasound the next morning, and what they found was that there was this little pocket of blood, and they called it a bleed. And the whole thing is kind of confusing for me still. So I don't know if I'll explain it super well, but it almost looked like on the ultrasound that there was like a little blood blister on the border of the uterus. They said this is very common. It can do like a couple of different things. Either it can like reabsorb, it can bleed, or it can stay the same, or it can grow. So what happened with mine was we did that. She gave us a couple restrictions. She said, you know, take it easy, don't be doing anything crazy, because it's kind of like if you like were to pick at a scab, like it could affect where it's at and just like, you know, you don't want to irritate it. So I had to take it easy, but nothing like bed rest or anything. I just wasn't like dancing around and moving heavy things, because I had kind of been doing a lot that day. So anyway, we had an ultrasound 2 weeks later, and I think another one 4 weeks later, and the bleed actually has been getting bigger. The first ultrasound, the first follow-up we had, it had grown 1 centimeter, and the second one, I think it had grown maybe another one. But my doctor concluded that the rate my uterus is growing compared to the rate that the bleed was growing, that the uterus was gonna outgrow it, so that there was any danger. The only danger that there could really be was that the bleed would start like infringing upon the placenta. So like the biggest danger there was that it could get like kind of underneath the placenta and tear it apart from the wall, which sounds really terrible. So we were a little bit worried, but my doctor was really great. We had checkups and follow-ups, and we were just watching it very closely, so we knew what was going on, and so far it's been fine. Nothing bad has happened. I haven't had any more bleeding. I think the bleed is still there, but it's not causing any more problems. So with all of our pregnancies, we've had teeny tiny little problems that our doctors are always really good. They tell us about it. Sometimes I just wish they wouldn't tell us about it, but they do, because that's the, you know, the nice thing to do. If you have something with your pregnancy, or if you know someone, I think a lot of these things are common, and the important thing is to just stay informed with your doctor, ask all the questions you want, and some things you just can't control. And so that's the scary part about pregnancy, is that sometimes you just have to let go of the control, which is not a fun thing. Luckily, I've been so blessed to have 3 wonderful pregnancies and births and babies born. So I guess I'm just an example of one of the lucky ones. Yay me. This is gonna be a long video, sorry guys. Okay, I'm trying to think of anything else I wanted to update you guys on. I'm feeling really good. My belly is finally getting bigger. It kind of popped out this week, which is really nice, because I've been living through the awkward, like chubby, weird phase. I mentioned this in one of my recent videos that the comments are disabled on my channel. So if you have anything you would love to ask or share with me, head on over to my Instagram. It's the same name, Bruffington. Head on over there and follow me. I will be doing more pregnancy pictures and fun things like that over there. And then you can comment and share with me your guys' thoughts, your questions. Again, this is baby number 4, and so I know that there are better experts out there, but I feel like I've had very regular pregnancies and can answer a lot of questions if you have them. And I think that's it for me today, you guys. I hope you liked this update. We will be revealing the genders soon. We're super excited. Make sure you guys come back, subscribe, like us, follow us, do all the things, and come back for more baby updates and family fun over here on Bruffington. And we'll see you guys next time.